बेटा
सर अंशिका गोस्वामी 11th है।
बेटा एक्चुअली 11th की लिस्ट मेरे पास
सर ऋतिका गर्ग 11th है।
चलिए पेज नंबर 36 we were talking about pranayama. Once again I am telling you that what is often overlooked is an essential third element. Now there is an element which is always overlooked. Now I am telling you these are the mountains and this is the rivers. Mountains is just going upward, water is flowing on the earth horizontally. There is a vacant space between the mountain and the water. Okay, it is known as middle void. Middle void is always ignored. Middle void is always ignored. Is always overlooked. This can be compared with the yogic practice of pranayama. You can compare this middle void, this middle vacant place with pranayama. As for example, in doing pranayama, you just inhale, you just breathe in. आप सांस लेते हैं and retain the breath. सांस को रोक लेते हैं. After some time, you just breathe out, just exhale. So the time when you retain your breath, it is known as middle void, and this middle void is very important. And in this middle void, you do your pranayama. All the things happen during this middle void. So this middle void is very important in the landscape. Okay, practice of pranayama, breathe in, retain and breathe out. The suspension of breath is a void, and you can expand. You can expand your breath which you retained. Okay, you just take time. You just take time to retain your breathing. It is the expansion of breath. ये आपकी ब्रीथ का विस्तार है. हाउ लॉन्ग यू कैन स्टॉप योर ब्रीदिंग. आप कितनी देर तक अपनी सांस को रोक सकते हैं. Okay, the suspension of breath is the void where meditation occurs. When you retain your breath, it means that you are doing yoga. It means you are doing yoga. You are doing meditation. To stop your breath, to retain your breath means you are doing meditation. Okay, meditation occurs. The middle void is essential. This middle void is very important. Nothing can happen without it. Without middle void, nothing can be explained. Nothing can be done. बिना middle void के आप कुछ explain नहीं कर सकते, कुछ express नहीं कर सकते. Hence, the importance of the white unpainted space in Chinese landscape. So, there is an importance of unpainted white space in the Chinese art. Okay? It means there is an importance of white. There is an importance of white and unpainted space in Chinese landscape. This is the middle void, which is white, which is unpainted. It is very important. It is very essential in the Chinese landscape. ये middle part जो white है, unpainted है, Chinese landscape में इसकी बड़ी importance है. This is also where man finds a fundamental role. Here man plays a very basic role, a very important role. In this middle void, the man plays a very important role in that space between heaven and earth. Now this space is counted. This space is seen between heaven and earth. स्वर्ग और धरती के बीच में, between heaven and earth, there is a vast space. There is a very big space. Okay, and man's presence and man's presence is very essential, is very important in this middle space. स्वर्ग और धरती के बीच के जो खाली स्थान में मनुष्य की बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस रिफ्लेक्ट होती है, दिखाई देती है. He becomes the conduit of communication. Conduit means medium. The man becomes the medium. The man becomes the medium of making relation between heaven and earth. धरती और आकाश के बीच में मनुष्य एक माध्यम बन जाता है. धरती और आकाश के आपस में धरती और आकाश को आपस में जोड़ने का. For example, we live on this earth. We live on this earth, and God lives in heaven, and we do our prayer. We start our prayer. Our prayer just reaching to God. Okay, we bind the God. हम भगवान को बांध देते हैं. We bind the God with our prayer. Okay, and medium is man. So madam is a conduit. Man is the medium to make a relation between heaven and earth. मनुष्य एक माध्यम है धरती और आकाश को आपस में बांधने का, आपस में उसके बीच सामंजस्य स्थापित करने का. As we do in our prayer, as we do in our meditation. Okay. Yes, sir. He becomes a conduit of communication between both poles of the universe. Now, man becomes a medium to join both the poles of this universe. धरती और आकाश के बीच में, धरती और आकाश को जोड़ने का सिर्फ एक ही माध्यम है, and that is man. और वो कौन है? इंसान है, आदमी है. His presence is essential. So the presence of the man is very important. मनुष्य की प्रेजेंस बहुत ज्यादा important है. Even if it is only suggested, no doubt it is only a advice. It is only an advice that man presence is very important. Okay, in the landscape of China. Far from being lost or oppressed by the lofty peaks. Lofty means highest peaks. चाहे मनुष्य ऊंची ऊंची चोटियों से दब जाए, घिर जाए या खो जाए. Okay, but his presence is essential. उसकी उपस्थिति आवश्यक है. Either he is lost, वो खो जाए, और he is oppressed by the lofty peaks, या वो ऊंची ऊंची पहाड़ों के बीच में दब जाए. But you can't forget, you can't miss the presence of human beings. It means the man's presence is essential in the landscape. He is in Francois Cheng's wonderful expression. Okay, the eyes of the landscape. The Chinese painter Francois Cheng, the wonderful painter, and he has given this wonderful expression. He has given this wonderful expression in his landscape known as the eye of the landscape. He has given a name to his landscape. What is that name? The eye of the landscape. Landscape की आंख, landscape की दृष्टि, उन्होंने अपने landscape को नाम दिया है. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, the second part is getting inside outsider art. Okay, in this type of in this paragraph, many people are not artists by birth. Many people are not artists by birth, but they get experience to see other people. They create ideas in their mind, and with these ideas, they create a very big thing, a very astonishing project. ऐसे लोग बड़े आश्चर्य में प्रोजेक्ट बना देते हैं. In this connection, we have an example, that is rock garden at Chandigarh. चंडीगढ़ में रॉक गार्डन है, यू नो, आई थिंक यू विल नो, आप जानते होंगे। एंड दैट रॉक गार्डन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वाज ए जंगल, अ फॉरेस्ट, एक छोटा सा जंगल था, बट मिस्टर Neekchand has converted it into rock garden where all the things, all the statues, all the images are prepared with the useless, with the discarded things. जो चीजें बेकार हो जाती हैं उन्होंने उन चीजों से ही बाकी सारी इमेजेस बनाई हैं। सो गेटिंग इनसाइड आउटसाइडर आर्ट, आइए आउटसाइडर आर्ट के अंदर हम प्रवेश करते हैं। वी आर गोइंग टू enter an outsider art. When French painter Jean Duplessis mooted the concept of art brut, Mr. Jean Duplessis has introduced a new concept of art, that is art brut. उन्होंने एक नया आर्ट का कंसेप्ट शो किया है, बताया है, that is art brut. In the 1940s, the art of untrained visionary was a minority interest. Okay, it means untrained visionary. Many artists were untrained. They did not get any training for making the art, for drawing the art. Okay, so other people paid no interest. Other people paid no interest in the art of those people who were untrained. दूसरे लोगों ने उन पेंटर पर कोई ध्यान नहीं दिया जो कि अनट्रेन्ड थे, इनको प्रॉपर पेंटिंग की एजुकेशन नहीं मिली थी। From its almost veiled beginnings, okay, no doubt they started vague beginnings. उन्होंने बहुत ही बेकार शुरुआत की थी, ऐसी शुरुआत जो क्लियर नहीं थी, जो कि सुटेबल नहीं थी। Outsider art has gradually become the fastest growing, but later on, gradually, the outsider art became very famous. The outsider art became very famous among the people, and the people started taking interest in an outsider art. लोगों ने आउटसाइडर आर्ट में इंटरेस्ट लेना शुरू कर दिया। भाई लैंडस्केप इज ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द आइडियाज व्हिच कम्स इन आवर माइंड। लैंडस्केप कब बनती है? जो आइडियाज हमारे माइंड में आते हैं, तो वो आइडियाज हमारे अंदर से आ रहे हैं। अब लोगों ने बाहर से भी आइडियाज लेना शुरू कर दिया। ओके, जो आइडियाज बाहर से आते हैं उसे क्या बोलते हैं? आउटसाइडर आर्ट। नाउ वी आर स्टडिंग अबाउट आउटसाइडर आर्ट। अब हम आउटसाइडर आर्ट के बारे में स्टडी कर रहे हैं। व्हाट इज दैट? यस, इन कंटेम्परेरी आर्ट इंटरनेशनली, एंड कंटेम्परेरी मीन्स ऑफ हिज ओन टाइम, द आर्टिस्ट or other people started taking interest in the outsider art of his own time. उनके समय में जो आर्ट चल रही थी, लोगों ने उसमें इंटरेस्ट लेना शुरू कर दिया। This genre is described as the art of those. Genre means style. This style is accepted or is explained as the art. इस स्टाइल को भी आर्ट के रूप में एक्सेप्ट कर लिया गया। Who have no right to be artists, जिन्हें आर्टिस्ट कहलाने का कोई अधिकार नहीं था। Who have no right to be called artist, as they have received no formal training, because these artists took no formal training, took no formal education, क्योंकि इन आर्टिस्ट ने कोई फॉर्मल एजुकेशन नहीं ली थी इन द कंसर्न ऑफ आर्ट के संदर्भ में। यह शो टैलेंट, इवन दो दे आर शोइंग देयर टैलेंट, फिर भी वो अपना टैलेंट दिखा रहे थे। एंड आर्टिस्टिक इंसाइट, एंड दे हैव एन आर्टिस्टिक टच इन देयर माइंड, और उनके माइंड में एक आर्टिस्टिक टच चल रहा था। Their works are a stimulating contrast to a lot of mainstreams offerings. Now, their work are stimulating. Their work was bringing a change. Their work was bringing a change in the mainstream of art.
तेरी कसम मैं मुझे ना पता मैंने तो ये खोला ना जब मैंने ये
Hello?
खोला तब तेरा
Mute your phone and don't talk. Mute your phone. बच्चों, okay? So their work was bringing a change, okay, in the mainstream of art. Around that time, Debeft was propounding his concept. Now, Debeft was inventing or was bringing his concept. Now he was bringing a new concept of art. वो आर्ट का एक नया कंसेप्ट, एक नया आइडिया ला रहे थे. In India, an untutored genius was creating. In India, an untutored and uneducated, the artists who got no formal education of art, the people who have got no formal education in the field of art, जिन लोगों ने आर्ट के फील्ड में प्रॉपर एजुकेशन नहीं ली थी, दे आर कमिंग इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस. वो अब अस्तित्व में आ रहे थे एंड दे आर मेकिंग देयर पेंटिंग्स, और वो अपनी पेंटिंग्स बना रहे थे. Okay, genius was creating paradise, and these people are creating paradise. Paradise means heaven. Okay, these people are creating a paradise with their art. ये लोग अपनी आर्ट से एक बहुत अच्छा सीनरी बना रहे थे, बहुत अच्छा माहौल क्रिएट कर रहे थे. Years ago, बहुत सालों पहले बच्चों, the little patch of jungle that he began cleaning to make himself a garden. Years ago, there was a patch of forest. छोटा सा जंगल था. And now that jungle began to clear. यानी कि the man began to clear that small part of jungle. जो जंगल था उसको लोगों ने साफ करना शुरू कर दिया, क्लीन करना शुरू कर दिया. To make himself a garden, to make a garden, उसको एक गार्डन में चेंज करने के लिए, sculpted with stone and recycled material, and this garden was made. In this garden, the images were made. In this garden, the images were made with the stone and recycled material. It means waste material. For example, I give an example. When you sharpen your pencil, तो आपने पेंसिल शार्प करते हैं तो पेंसिल की जो पीलिंग होती है, छिलके जो होते हैं, उससे क्या बन जाता है? उससे फ्लावर बन जाता है. पेंसिल की पीलिंग से ऐसे करके क्या बन जाता है? फ्लावर बन जाता है. इट इज आल्सो एन आर्ट. ये भी क्या एक आर्ट है? आर्ट विद द वेस्ट मटेरियल. आर्ट बाय यूजिंग द वेस्ट मटेरियल. मटेरियल इज नोन to the world today as the rock garden in Chandigarh, and rock garden at Chandigarh is made up of this waste material. जो चंडीगढ़ का जो रॉक गार्डन है इतनी वेस्ट मटेरियल का बना हुआ है. It's 80 years old creator, director Nek Chand. 80 years old. It was the creation of Mr. Nek Chand. ये नेक चंद की बनाई हुई एक क्रिएशन है, रचना है. Who is 80 years old, is now hailed, is now welcomed, is now honored. Mr. Nek Chand is honored not only in India but in abroad also. नेक चंद का सम्मान सिर्फ इंडिया में नहीं होता, विदेश में भी सम्मान होता है. मिस्टर नेक चंद was interviewed, उनका इंटरव्यू लिया जाता है in abroad, विदेशों में. चलिए, as India's biggest contributor to outsider art, Mr. Nek Chand was a great contributor to an outsider art. Mr. Nek Chand ने outsider art में एक बहुत बड़ा योगदान दिया है. The 50th issue, spring 2005 of Raw Vision a UK-based magazine pioneer in abstract art publication. Now, it was a magazine published in Russia and in other countries. Features Nekchand. In this magazine, the qualities of Nekchand. In this magazine, the qualities of Nekchand were described. नेकचंद में जो क्वालिटीज थी उनको डिस्क्राइब किया गया है. And his rock garden was also described in this magazine. Sculpture Woman by the Waterfall. In the garden there was a woman. एक लेडी है standing by the waterfall, जो waterfall के पास खड़ी हुई है. Waterfall means जो झरने के पास खड़ी हुई है. On its anniversary issues cover, and that picture was published on the main cover of the magazine. और ये जो पिक्चर है उस मैगजीन के मेन कवर पर प्रिंट हुई थी. The notion of an art brut or raw art. Notion means idea. This idea of the art brut or raw art was of works. ये वो सब काम है that were in their raw state, जो अपनी raw state में, जो अपनी बेकार की अवस्था में पड़े हुए थे. हम जो भी वेस्ट मटेरियल है उनको ऐसे ही फेंक देते हैं, but that these waste material can be used in making an art. ये जो मटेरियल है, जो वेस्ट मटेरियल है, इनको हम आर्ट बनाने में यूज कर सकते हैं. Yes, as regards cultural and artistic influence, उनसे हम अपनी कल्चर भी शो कर सकते हैं और अपनी आर्ट भी शो कर सकते हैं. अभी चल रही है. Okay, anything and everything from a tin to a sink to a broken down car could be material for a work of art. Whatever the waste material you have, whatever the waste material you have, you can use that material in making your art. जो भी आपके पास जो वेस्ट मटेरियल है उसको आप अपना आर्ट बनाने में यूज कर सकते हैं. Something Nekchand had taken to dizzy heights, and this idea took Mr. Nekchand a great height. और इस आइडिया ने मिस्टर नेक्चंद को एक लंबी सफलता पर खड़ा कर दिया, एक ऊंची हाइट पर खड़ा कर दिया. बिकॉज ही इज नाउ अ सक्सेसफुल आर्टिस्ट. वो आज एक सफल आर्टिस्ट है. यस,